Hi everyone, I'm Anna. The Central Provident Fund, CPF, is a mandatory savings scheme for citizens and permanent residents of Singapore. The CPF was established in 1955 and is one of the pillars of Singapore's social security system. It is designed to provide financial security in retirement, healthcare, and housing. CPF members can invest their CPF savings in various investment products such as stocks, bonds, and funds. The CPF investment scheme allows members to choose from a range of investment options based on their risk appetite, financial goals, and investment knowledge. In this article, we will discuss how to invest your CPF money. Before you start investing your CPF money, it is essential to understand the investment options available to you. CPF members can choose from a range of investment products such as stocks, bonds, and funds. Stocks, also known as equities, are a type of investment that represents ownership in a company. When you buy a stock, you become a shareholder in the company, and you are entitled to a share of the company's profits. Stocks are generally considered high-risk investments as their value can fluctuate significantly based on market conditions and the company's performance. Bonds are a type of investment that represents a loan to a company or government. When you buy a bond, you are lending money to the issuer, and you will receive interest payments in return. Bonds are generally considered lower-risk investments than stocks as they offer a fixed rate of return and are less affected by market conditions. Funds are a type of investment that pools money from multiple investors to invest in a range of assets such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. Funds are managed by professional fund managers who make investment decisions on behalf of the investors. Funds are generally considered lower-risk investments than stocks as they offer diversification and are less affected by market conditions.
Determine your risk appetite. Your risk appetite is the amount of risk you are willing to take on when investing your money. Your risk appetite will depend on several factors such as your age, financial goals, and investment knowledge. Age. Your age is a crucial factor in determining your risk appetite. Generally, younger investors have a higher risk appetite as they have a longer investment horizon and can afford to take on more risk. Older investors, on the other hand, have a lower risk appetite as they have a shorter investment horizon and cannot afford to take on as much risk. Financial goals. Your financial goals are another important factor in determining your risk appetite. If your financial goal is to grow your CPF savings over the long term, you may be willing to take on more risk. If your financial goal is to preserve your CPF savings, you may be more inclined to invest in lower risk assets, such as bonds or funds. Investment knowledge. Your investment knowledge is also a factor in determining your risk appetite. If you have a good understanding of investing and are comfortable with taking on more risk, you may have a higher risk appetite. If you are new to investing or prefer a more conservative approach, you may have a lower risk appetite.
Once you have determined your risk appetite, you can choose your investment strategy. Your investment strategy should align with your risk appetite and financial goals. Passive investing involves investing in a diversified portfolio of assets and holding them for the long term. This approach aims to capture market returns over the long term and is generally considered a low-cost and low-risk strategy. One way to invest passively is through index funds, which track a specific market index such as the S&P 500. Active investing involves making investment decisions based on market analysis and individual stock or bond selection. This approach aims to outperform the market and generate higher returns, but is also associated with higher costs and higher risks. Asset allocation is a process of dividing your investments across different asset classes such as stocks, bonds, and funds. Asset allocation aims to create a diversified portfolio that can help manage risk and generate returns. The allocation of assets should align with your risk appetite and financial goals.
Once you have chosen your investment strategy, it is important to monitor your investments regularly. Regular monitoring can help you track the performance of your investments, identify any changes in market conditions, and make any necessary adjustments to your portfolio. Rebalancing is the process of adjusting your portfolio to maintain the desired asset allocation. Rebalancing involves selling assets that have increased in value and buying assets that have decreased in value. This process can help manage risk and ensure that your portfolio remains aligned with your risk appetite and financial goals. Diversification is the process of investing in a range of assets across different industries, sectors, and geographic locations. Diversification can help manage risk and reduce the impact of any one investment on your portfolio. It is essential to diversify your portfolio across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, and funds. Investing your CPF money can help you grow your savings over the long term and achieve your financial goals. Before investing your CPF money, it is important to understand the investment options available to you. Determine your risk appetite, choose an appropriate investment strategy, monitor your investments regularly, and seek professional advice if necessary.